Hi there, this is Bryan.D with my AI Project 2. For this project, we did a AI that plays a game, Chicago. It's a simulation between Connect 4 and Go. So here is my main function. As with my last program, it is very short. All it does is take in the number of plies that the player would like to have the AI search, and then it creates a game of Chicago, and then it calls play in Chicago. This is the Chicago file. It has the class and two constructors. It then has the play function. The play function creates the constructor creates a board that's a new node, and then the play function um, takes in the choice of the player and deletes the old board, uh, and then creates a new board, with the board of the old, and then calls the print function, and then calls the get move for the AI. The get move for the AI is this function right here. All this does is it gets the max scores from the nodes, uh, and then it does a depth first search through to the maximum amount of plies, and it gets the score, which is the choice of the best move that will result in the highest score for the AI. This is my print function. This is my destroy function. Now for the node, it has two constructors, a default constructor for the starting node, and then the children constructor. This is the constructor that's used for all the children. Decides if it's a min or a max node. Sets its depth if it's not. Changes the board, and then it calls scoring. Scoring is how I calculate the score. So we check side-by-sides, checking verticals, and then we check diagonals. We check the side-by-sides both ways and the diagonals only once. Here we go, get scores, and this is getting the max scores for all of the children. And then this sets the max score for this node, which lets the parent my mic cut out, decide which node to choose. This is the child node. It's just a for loop that creates a new child with this choice. And yeah, so let's play the game. So here we enter in the number of plies. Let's go 4. And here's our board. So let's just start making moves. So we can see the X is us, the O is the computer. Now, I'm not very good at this game, and I lose a lot. And the game beats me because I've never been very good at Connect 4 and those kinds of games. As you can see, the computer is already getting away from me here. And will continue to do so. Yeah, the board just fills up and the game ends when it reaches the very top, or you can just quit out. When the game ends, it doesn't have a loop to go back through it. It just ends, and you can restart the process to start it over again. Cool. This, I'll just keep playing, I guess. Yeah, this code was a lot easier to write than the last code, because the last code I was learning search, and this code all I pretty much did was use my depth first search from the other one, or my knowledge of it. I didn't actually copy and paste, surprisingly. Yeah. Here it's setting in the choice, and it goes all the way down until it finds a number, and then it goes up to the next square above and puts in the symbol that it needs to be. If it's a max, it puts in X. If it's a min, it puts in O. Not quite sure what else to say. This has been Bryan.D with my AI Project 2.